Hey everyone! So we learned 4 new characters this week, and just like any other weeks, we're going to start by reviewing the stroke that we need to know to write these characters. So the first one we're going to review today is called 横折, 横折. So this stroke is going to be used in 3 out of 4 characters that we learned this week. So let's begin. So this is a stroke that Miss Song has taught you guys. So first you write a 横 from left to right. And then 折 means turning. You change direction from top to bottom. So first you write from left to right. And then you turn from top to bottom. It's pretty simple, right? Now let's look at the second stroke. The second stroke is called 竖弯, 竖弯. First you write a 竖 from top to bottom. And then before you finish, 弯 means curving, so you curve from left to right. First, write a 竖 from top to bottom, and then you curve from left to right. Alright, so now let's start by writing the characters. The first one is 口, 口. 口 has many meanings, and one of the most common one is mouth, mouth. 口 is composed of 3 strokes. The first one is 竖, from top to bottom. The second one is what we wrote here, a 横折, 横折. First, you write a 横 from left to right. And then 折, turning direction from top to bottom. And then in the end, you write a 横 from left to right to finish off 口. Let's do it again. So first, you write a 竖 from top to bottom. And then you write a 横折, left to right. Then turn the direction, top to bottom. And in the end, you write a 横 from left to right to finish off the character. Now pay attention to the shape of the character. The horizontal line on the top is slightly longer than the horizontal line on the bottom, which make the character shaped like a trapezoid. This is more of a standard form of how you write 口. Okay, now let's look at the second character. The second character is 四, 四, 4, 四. It's really similar to 口, but you need to write what's inside of the 口 first, and then you finish off with the last stroke on the bottom. This is one of the writing rules of Chinese. This is one of the rules for writing Chinese characters. You finish what's inside, and then you finish what's outside. Okay, so now let's write it here. Okay, now let's begin writing. First, you write a 竖, just like what you wrote here. First, you write a 竖 on the left, from top to bottom. And then you write a 横折 from left to right, and then turn direction, top to bottom. Now you first write what's inside. On the left, there's a short 撇. And on the right side is 竖弯, what we wrote here. 竖弯, a small one. 竖弯. First top to bottom, and then curve from left to right. And then in the end, the last step is to close it off with a 横 from left to right. Okay, let's do it again. First, you write a 竖 from top to bottom. And then you write a 横折 from left to right, and then turning direction top to bottom. Then inside you write a 撇 on the left, a short one, 撇 on the left. And then on the right you write a 竖弯 top to bottom, and then curve from left to right. And in the end, you close it off with a 横 from left to right. Okay, this is how you write 4. The next character we learned this week is 5, 5. 5 5 It also composed of 4 different strokes. Now let's begin. The first one is a short 横 on the top. And then you write a 竖. Pay a little bit of attention here that 竖 is slightly slanted to the left on the bottom here. So it's not straight from top to bottom, it's slanted to the left a little. Just like this. So now let's write it here from top to bottom, slightly slanted. Then you write a 横折. Well, it's a little bit shorter than this one. 横折, 横 from left to right, and then 折 from top to bottom. And then in the end, you write a long horizontal stroke along 横 from left to right. Now let's do it again. First, you write a short 横 from left to right. And then you write a slightly slanted 竖 from top to bottom. And then you write a 横折 from left to right, and then turn direction top to bottom. In the end, you write a 横 from left to right, a long stroke. The 3 horizontal component of the character looks really similar to what we wrote before. 3, 3, 3, 3. Do you remember how to write 3? First, you write a short 横, short horizontal stroke from left to right. And then the second one is also a short horizontal stroke, but a little bit shorter than the first one. And then the third one is a long one, a long horizontal stroke from left to right, a 横. The 3 horizontal component here is really similar to what we wrote here for 5, 5, 5. So this may help you in practice to see the form of the characters. So now let's continue to the 4th character and the last one, 6, 6, 6, 6. 6 is also composed of 4 different strokes. The first one is a 点, a dot, a short stroke on the top. The second one is a long 横 horizontal stroke from left to right. The third stroke is below the 横. Make sure it has a little space between them, a 撇 on the left. From right to left, 撇. And then on the right, there's another 点, a dot. And this time it's a slightly bigger 点. It's a slightly bigger stroke than the one on the top. Okay, let's start again. First, you write a small 点, small dot, short stroke on the top. And then you write a long horizontal stroke, a 横 from left to right. And then below the 横, the horizontal stroke, a little bit away from it, on the left, is a 撇, a short 撇, from right to left. And then on the right is a larger 点, a larger dot, longer stroke. Okay, so this is how you write 6, 6. So these 4 are the new characters that we are going to practice this week. First one is 口, mouth, 口, mouth. Second one is 4, 4, 4. Third one is 5, 5. The last one is 6, 6. So next week is the Family Day long weekend, so you guys have more time to practice. And make sure to practice the stroke as well as the characters, because it is also important to practice the component that make up these characters, as well as the character itself. Okay, that's all for this week. See you in 2 weeks.